several $1,000s while filming this video. Okay, so just keep this number in mind. We're currently at one.
Then I want to talk about personal development, the subject that I started listening to age 25 that revolutionized my whole life, from my mentor, Mr. Earl Shoaff. Here's an interesting subject. Just jot it down now. It's called Enlightened Self-Interest. Enlightened Self-Interest. It's a fascinating study to study the idea of self-interest. But just make this note, all of us, have self-interest. The key is for it to be enlightened so that everybody wins and no one loses. Our first interest is to survive. What does it take to survive? Our second interest is to succeed. What does it take to succeed? What does it take for me personally to survive and to succeed? Can I legitimately be interested enough in the things that help me both succeed and survive? And here's what I discovered. The answer is yes. It's possible to exercise self-interest, but to do it in such a way that no one loses, everyone benefits. Key phrase, life was not designed to give us what we need. Life was designed to give us what we deserve. We do not reap a harvest in the fall because we need it. We reap a harvest in the fall because we deserve it. Not necessarily from a moral standpoint. Of course, there are some moral laws as well, spiritual and moral laws. But just the basic laws that simply say, if you wish to reap, you must plant. So jot this down. Reaping is reserved for the planters. And the reason they reap is because they deserve it. They're the planters. They deserve to reap. Interesting Bible phrase that says, if you keep knocking, you'll find open doors. Good phrase to jot down. If you keep knocking, you'll find open doors. Doors of opportunity. Doors of a chance to meet someone. Doors open for association. Doors open to find someone special. Doors open to find a unique business colleague. If you keep knocking, the phrase says, doors of opportunity are open to those who continually knock. So we don't find open doors of opportunity because we need them. We find them because we deserve them. Only those who knock deserve to find an open door. But the promise is, if you continually knock, you'll find doors of opportunity. It says, if you search, you will find. So make the note, it's good. Finding is reserved for the searchers because they deserve it. Now, at first they may have needed it, but they now know that just needing it is not sufficient. But if they need it, now they must qualify for it. The reason why you're going to be blessed with good ideas this weekend is because you've come searching. You've gotten on an airplane to come searching. Got in your automobile to come searching. You got here searching. Now you're ready to receive. And for those who search, they will find answers. They will find plans, imagination to stir yourself into action for future benefit. So if you search to find a good idea, you must go looking, go searching. You've got to go to church. You've got to go to class. You've got to go to the seminar. You've got to go to the library. You've got to go to the books if you wish to find. Rarely does a good idea interrupt you. Rarely. But if you will search, you will find. So we get not what we need, but we get what we deserve. It says, if you ask, someone has an answer. If you keep asking, the answers belong to you, because by virtue of asking, you have qualified. So we don't get what we need, we get what we deserve. The mother on welfare should be taught in some small manner that hopefully she can begin deserving the welfare check. Not getting it because she needs it, but now starting to get it because she deserves it. If the welfare worker says to Mary, Mary, I brought a bucket of paint and a paintbrush, and the next time I come, if the door is painted and the fence here in front is painted, I give you the check for $450. Not that painting the door and painting the fence is worth $450. It's not worth that much, but it is the beginning of the process. So make that note. I want to begin the process of deserving. What would that be? What process should I begin engaging in to deserve good health, to deserve a good relationship, to deserve prosperity, to deserve an enterprise, to deserve the opportunity to build a city? What must I do to begin the process of deserving? So now the welfare worker comes back and the door is painted and the fence is painted. And now Mary gets the $450 to help take care of her children, not because she needs it, but because she's beginning to deserve it. Then the welfare worker thinks of some other project. She said, Mary, if these weeds are gone and this little garden is cultivated, when I come back, now that the door is painted and the fence is painted, if the weeds are gone and this little garden is cultivated, you get the $450. And step by step, a new life is emerging, learning the process of deserving it, not just needing it. We teach our children at home, right? Child says, I need $10. So that language doesn't work here. There's plenty of money here, and the vaults are full. But to say I need $10 is not how you open the vault. So the child says what? Wow, how can I get that $10 that I need? So here's what they learn to say. How could I earn $10? Now the vault opens up. Now the money starts to flow. How could I earn $10? What could I do to earn the money? Not to get the money because you need it. Maybe you need the money. That's, all of us have needs. But here, the key is to figure out how to open the vault, how to open the bank, how to open this unbelievable flow of resources to come our way. And here's the key: to deserve it, not to need it. You can't walk out to the field and say to the field, I need a crop. Here's what the field says. Here's what the ground says. Who is this clown that brings me his need but brings me no seed? So jot that down. Take your seed to the marketplace, not your need. Don't disclose your need to the marketplace, only your willingness. We'll talk about that a little later today. Because the marketplace is not interested in your need, but they are interested in your seed. They're interested in your willingness to work. They're interested in your disciplines. They're interested in your eagerness. They're interested in your vitality and your work ethic. That's what the marketplace is interested in. Not your need, but your seed. Okay. We get what we deserve. Old Testament God says, if you'll move toward me, I'll move toward you. See, that's how you get those occasions to meet God. You must make the move. God could say, you don't move, I don't move. You say, well, that's arbitrary. Well, when you're God, you can make it that way. So, the law says if you wish to receive, now let's talk about enlightened self-interest. If you wish to receive, and we would call the wish to receive self-interest. But if it's enlightened self-interest, here's what it says. I understand that in order to receive, I must give. Receiving is reserved for those who give. Receiving is not reserved for those who need it. It's reserved for those who deserve it. We deserve the receiving by giving. In fact, there's an extraordinary phrase in this little context, and here's what it says. It's better to give than it is to receive. Now, the uneducated person would find that difficult to ponder. Why would it be better to give than it is to receive? So let me give you one of the better phrases for the day. Here it is. Giving starts the receiving process. So, of course, it's better to give than it is to receive. How much receiving do you wish? You must start the giving process. For me to receive my additional fortunes for the future, not necessarily for the money, because I don't need the money. I take the money, but I don't need the money. But here's what I do need: for someone to say a year from now, 5 years from now, Mr. Rohn, that seminar helped to change my life. And for whatever reason, I was brought here to this place for this time. And later someone says that. See, to receive that kind of thanks, it's unbelievable. Here's what you cannot buy: that kind of thanks. You can't buy it with money. You have to earn it. Now let's expand a little further now. It's called the law of riches and wealth. In our own self-interest, if we wish to be rich and wealthy and prosperous and healthy and all the valuable things we can think of for the human experience, how could we get there? It's understanding the law of enlightened self-interest and the law of deserving. The question was asked in the Bible, how can we be great? What is the key to greatness? Great wealth, great return, great accolades, trophies to put on the mantle above the fireplace. How can we get great respect, great riches, great abundance for ourselves? How can we get that? And the answer was given, and here was the answer: find a way to serve. Find a way to serve the many. So I paraphrase it to read this: service to many leads to greatness. Service to many leads to greatness. Someone says, well, about the best I can do is take care of myself. That's okay. Self-care, has its own reward, but it's very limited. Somebody says, I can't be worried about other people's problems. I got enough problems of my own. That's okay. Self-defense is okay. Self-preservation is okay, but it has a very limited reward. If you wish to change that into abundance, prosperity, and uniqueness, then here's what you must do: help solve other people's problems. Help find answers for someone else, not just for yourself, but for someone else. And in that kind of service, you now begin the process of greatness. Someone asked the question, how can I be ruler over many? How could I manage a lot of people? How could I be the leader of a vast movement or enterprise? Here was the answer. Nothing wrong with that wish. We call that self-interest of the highest kind. Wishing to be the manager, the ruler, wishing to be presiding over many people. Here was the answer: be faithful when the amounts are small. Be faithful when there's just a few. Be disciplined when there's only a few. That starts to entitle you to someday be ruler over many. You say, well, if I had a big organization, I'd really run it with a strong hand and I'd be a fabulous leader. But I've only got a few and I don't know where they are.
All right, guys, we're going to get started in 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Go into your group chat, spread the word, let everybody know that Mornings with Nano is live, family, live. So 60 seconds and we'll get it all started.
See, that's not going to work. If you wish to preside over riches, you must start when the amounts are small. Someone says, oh, if I had a fortune, I'd really take good care of it, but I've only got a paycheck. I don't know where it goes. See, not knowing where it goes disqualifies you now for presiding over the fortune. We've all heard that, right? I don't know where it all goes. Did you ever hear that expression? Oh, we'd love to have you run the company. You don't know where it all goes. Somebody says, it just gets away from me. Oh, we'd love to have you run the world, right? It just gets away from you. Somebody says it's only pennies and it's only a few. Here's where you begin to qualify for abundance and riches and greatness and respect, is to be disciplined when the amounts are small. Someone finds it unique, right, that this many people would come and hear what I've got to say for a whole weekend, but this is not where I started. I started with just a few. But I was so on fire with the few, trying to translate for them in my awkward ways back then. What had happened to me? My life got changed, my income got changed, my health got changed, everything got changed for the better. And now I've lived the most extraordinary life. But it started with my passion for just a few, to translate for just the few. Someone says, well, there's just a few here. You know, does this meeting matter when there's only a few? And the answer is yes.
So you're literally going to watch me earn several $1,000s while filming this video. Okay, so just keep this number in mind.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Super excited for this. Let me see how I set this up on my side. All right, there we go. What's up, guys? Grand Rising. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is having a blessed day. I know I am. I'm really looking forward to today's call. Man, it is so nice to be back every single morning. It's always like a pleasure when you get to come back and just see the family and just enjoy, being able to, spread love, spread wisdom, and give the people, a solid plan as to what it is that we got to do in order for us, to take ourselves to the next level with the power of awareness. So I'm really excited to be on this call with all of you. I hope all of you are really striving and not just surviving. I hope all of you are taking care of yourselves, waking up every day, doing your morning routines, doing your reading. We finished the book, for those who've been jumping on and, you've been reading the book each and every single day, you finished the book, you finished the power of awareness. You've done, what some people don't do in a whole year, which is read a book. And I'm super excited for us. I'm very proud of each and every single one of us for, staying true to what we said we would do. We said we would finish a book and we did it. And we've learned so much. We've gotten so much awareness from it. And it's something that has allowed all of us to really elevate to new levels. So I'm glad that every single one of you guys are back. You're here. I'm ready to get to the next level. As you guys know, it is made for momentum. It is made to manifest. It is made for massive action. This is the month right here. This is the month where it all changes. This is the month where, a lot of breakthroughs are going to happen. And I'm just super excited for a lot of you guys because after a month of awareness, guess what's going to happen? Manifestation is going to happen. Guess what? A lot of massive action is going to be taking place. And guess what? Miracles are also going to happen in the month of May, guys. So I'm very excited for all of you. Let's get this call started. Before we do so, let's spread some gratitude. Can you guys tell me what's one thing you're grateful for? Let me just connect this to charge right here. What is one thing you guys are grateful for? Type it in the chat box. One thing that we are all grateful for. I am grateful for God. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my mom, my dad, my little brother, my goddaughter, Dariana. I'm extremely grateful for Katie. She killed it yesterday out here. I'm extremely grateful for my team, the leaders within my organization, Leadership Dynasty, Leadership Academy. I'm grateful for the books I get to read, the mentors within my organization, my day one brothers, Matt Rosa, Matt Gribby, Jason Brown. I'm extremely grateful for those individuals, Alex Morton, Darwin Lopez. Super thankful, grateful for my brother Adam, for recording the whole journey and making sure that, we got everything running and going. So extremely grateful for that. Grateful for everything that's happening in our lives, all the good, all the bad, the challenges, the ups, the downs. We are grateful for all of it because at the end of the day, we know that all of it is making us better. We know that all of it is allowing us to, really elevate to new levels. And I'm just super thankful that each and every single one of you are here today. I know that sometimes things get hard. I know that things sometimes get difficult, but at the end of the day, we continue to show up each and every single day. All right, fam. So thank you guys so much. Let's get this call started. Let me grab a drink of water right here, and we're ready to go. Okay, so today I want to talk about the awareness plan. Okay, we're going to talk about the awareness plan. All right, this is what we're going to be talking about on today's call. All right, I want you guys to write this down at the top of your paper. The awareness plan. Okay, now what is the awareness plan? Okay, the awareness plan is basically, what is it that you're gonna do moving forward to apply the information that was given to you in this phenomenal book that we just read, The Power of Awareness, right? Now, like we said, this book is filled with so much value, so much great points, things that you got to do, the amount of success that is required, and it's super dope to just see what's going on. But I want to make sure that everybody understands the plan, though. There's a plan that has to be put in place now, and there's something that you have to follow each and every single week, and actually on a day-to-day basis, in order for you to see the massive value that you want to see within your life with the power of awareness. So I'm going to go through that plan right now, and we're going to wrap it up from there. I don't think it'll be as much as long call because we're not going to be going over 2 chapters, but I am going to give you guys some phenomenal value. All right. So let's get the call started and let's run it up. So in terms of a plan, I want you guys to write this down. All right. If you fail to plan, okay, you plan to fail. Okay. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay. So if you forget to do this, if you don't do this, your chances of failing are very high because you failed to plan. You didn't plan what you were going to do right after you read the book. Okay. So that's why the moment the book ended, I said, all right, guys, what's the plan? How are we going to apply this information? Okay, so I got to make sure that I give you guys the plan in order for you, okay, to be able to set yourself up for success. Okay, this is key. So let's talk about the plan. Now, everything starts, number one, with a deep burning desire. That's number one. Okay, your deep burning desire. Now, Neno, what do you mean by a deep burning desire? I want you guys to really realize, what is it that you truly want? What is it that you really, really want from your life, right? What do you want to accomplish? How much money do you want to earn? What places do you want to travel to, right? What is it that you really want? Okay. And you don't have to tell me right now, okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to sit down and I want you to make a list of the things that you really want. What is those things that you really, really want? Now, once you've written them all down, okay, I want you to numerize them from most important to least important. Okay. That's what I want you guys to do. I hope you guys are taking notes on this. I'm giving you guys the sauce right now. Okay. So what is it that you really, really, really want? Okay. I know we just don't want one thing. Okay. I know it's not just one thing that every one of us wants. We want multiple things. But, okay, what are those things? Some of us want to make 7 figures. Some of us want to travel the world. We want to give back to communities. We want to retire our mom and dad. We want to set our kids up for the future. We want to become a better version of ourselves. What are those things that you want? Write them down. What is it that you have a deep burning desire for? Sit there and really sit down and realize, what is it that you really, really want? Okay, that's number one. All right, put a 1 in the chat box if everybody got that. if we're on page, if we're on the same page right now, that's what's important. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. All right, that's the very first thing we all got to identify, which is what is it that we really, really want in life. So when I sit down, I know that I want to make 7 figures this year. All right, I know I want to have a 7-figure crypto portfolio. I want to buy my mom, my mom and dad, their house in the Dominican Republic. I want to travel to more countries. I want to create 10 6-figure earners in my organization, right? These are things that I really, really want. Okay. These are deep burning desires that I have. Okay. I want to go Chairman 100. These are things that I want. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, okay, is identify the feelings that come with those accomplishments. Identify the feelings that come with that accomplishment. So sit down and ask yourself, yo, how are you going to feel when you accomplish every one of these things? How are you going to feel when you buy your parents that house? Write down that feeling. How are you going to feel when you're making 7 figures? Write down that feeling. You need to identify the feelings that you're going to have had that accomplishment already happened. You could write them down in an affirmation. You can big riff, however you want. Whatever is better for you. Not anything specific as of now, but you could write them down as an affirmation to make it more powerful. But the second thing I want everybody to do is identify the feelings that are going to come with that accomplishment, with that goal, with that, whatever it is that you want. You have to identify the feelings. Okay. Now, give me some examples of some of the feelings that you guys wrote down. Where you at? I'm in LA. Pretty dope spot. We're up here. I'm looking over LA. I'm not 50 floors up, but I'm 48 floors up. 48 floors up. It feels like I'm always in the sky, right? So we got some right here. So we said confident, we said thrilled, chills, grateful, powerful, joyful, grateful, peace, prolific, joy, affluent, love that, opulent, ecstatic, stoked, very fulfilled and satisfied, strong, excited, thrilled, okay, abundant, extremely gratitude, unstoppable, magnificent. Everybody write all of this down. Write this down. Write this down. This is all great information, okay? This is all great stuff. Just happy, humbled, approved, right? These are all things that you guys are going to be feeling. So that's number 2. Identify those feelings. Boundless, anointed, accomplished, right? So now that so look, you've already done 2 things. You've wrote down what is your deep burning desire. Number 2, you've identified, okay, what that feeling is going to be. Now, the reason why I had you identify the feeling is because the feeling is the key, right? What do we say? The feeling is the what? Finish it for me. The feeling is the what? What is the feeling? Finish it for me, guys. Feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. That's the secret right there. Once you've identified the desire, the feeling is a secret. It's really all it is. You really sit down and think about it. This is the key right now. So you got to identify the feeling. Okay. You got to identify the feeling. This is key. All right. Now, what is number 3? All right. Number 3 is, this is key. You got to find a routine that allows you to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. A routine, number 3, is a routine that allows you to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. A routine that allows you to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. A routine. That's the key. It has to be something that you can follow every single day. Okay, because number 1, we've identified our deep burning desire. Number 2, we've identified what are the feelings that will come with that desire being accomplished. And number 3 is we need to have a routine now for it. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys some specific points that I want you guys to really, really come down with. All right, this is important. All right, if you want to get and you want to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, this is key. Now, staying within point number 3, we're going to cover some things on point number 3 about the routine, so I can talk to you guys about what are certain things that you can do on a day-to-day basis to get yourself right. Okay, the first thing is very important. Okay, is you have to have a specific wake-up time. Okay, you have to have a specific wake-up time for every day of your life. For the next, what are you going to do from now till the end of the summer? Gives you a good solid 3 months, 90 days to 120 days. What time are you going to wake up? And you got to start now. You got to start now. You need to start working on the time that you're going to wake up this summer now. Use May as practice. Okay? That's what May should be for you. May should be the month of practice for you. Okay? Let me clean this right here. So what's going to be your time of awakening? Okay? And it has to be the same every day. It has to be the same every single day. Now, don't do something that, don't do a time that you're going to be way too tired to work throughout the day. Pick a time that's solid. And then if you want to do something even, deeper, just eventually you can wake up earlier as you go. But I want you guys to know I didn't right away wake up at 5:55. I started with 7 a.m. first, and then I went down to 6 a.m. Okay. So pick a time that's not going to be too much for you. That you're going to wake up at every time, every day, no matter what time you go to sleep, no matter what time you get out of, no matter what time you go to sleep, no matter what happens the night before, you are going to wake up at the same time every day. Okay, there's power in that. There's power in that. Okay, this is key. Now remember this. When you snooze, you resist life. I learned that very early on. When you snooze, when you hit the snooze button, when your alarm goes off and you go back to bed, you resist life. You start off your days resisting life. So for example, my alarm goes off 7 a.m., right? And my alarm goes off and I look at it and I'm like, okay, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. And I fall back asleep. That's why they say you snooze, you lose. Fall back asleep. I resisted life. I was up and I said, you know what? I'd rather go back to sleep. Nothing wrong with going back to sleep. Nothing wrong with getting more sleep, but you weren't mentally strong enough to stay up. So you already start off the day resisting, which means you're not going to have feelings of accomplishment. You're not going to have feelings of ecstatic and joy and all these amazing words that you guys wrote down. You won't feel like that. If you miss your alarm and you're not waking up at the time that you're supposed to wake up, you're not going to feel like that. Okay? Now, remember, you have to find things throughout the day that are going to give you those small daily doses of the feelings that we talked about at number 2, right? Let me give you an example. If you say that, let's say we all say, all right, Nano, we're all going to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And we all wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. How are we going to feel if each and every single one of us wake up at 6 a.m., we don't slip up, everybody's on the call, 6 a.m., no excuses? How you think we're going to feel if we all wake up at 6 a.m. and we don't snooze? How is that going to feel for us? Accomplished. We're going to feel good. So we're going to feel empowered. Okay. More energized, thrilled, amazing, pumped, prosperous, super powerful, like a unit, great, satisfying. Now, do those feelings align with the feelings of how you're going to feel when you accomplish your desire? Yes or no? Are those feelings aligned with the feelings that we're searching for, with the feelings that are the secret? Yes, correct? So the point I'm trying to make is this. Not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm making is this, is you need to find activities on a day-to-day basis that are going to give you those feelings so that you can stay in the feeling. Remember, that's the whole key here. That's the whole key. This is the key right here. You got to find things throughout the day that are going to give you those feelings of accomplishment, of feeling amazing. Like, this is the key right here. So somebody said, example, please. I'd love to give you an example. Another one. We say we're going to wake up at 6 a.m. and we wake up at 6 a.m. Right? You're already going to feel good because the night before you said, I'm going to wake up at this time. You woke up at that time. Now, the next thing you go, and guess what we do? We practice what? Gratitude. We said that when we accomplish our goal, we were going to feel grateful. But we can't wait till that goal gets accomplished to practice gratitude. We got to practice gratitude now. We got to practice gratitude now. Because we said at number 2, when I said identify the feelings that you're going to get when you accomplish this desire, and one of those feelings was gratitude. One of those feelings was gratitude. So every morning when you wake up, just think about it. Number 1, you got to wake up at the time that you said you would, because that shows your discipline. That shows how serious you are about it. It shows that if you are truly having a burning desire for what it is that you want. You want to check your burning desire? Let's see if you're really waking up at the time that you said you're going to wake up. Number 2, before you grab your phone, there's a few things that you have to do. You need to practice gratitude. Now, a lot of people, I've had people ask me, how do I practice gratitude? Guys, it's simple. Just tell yourself what you're grateful for. Sit down and really be in gratitude of, like, really feel it going down your body, the gratitude. Like, I'm so grateful for God. I'm so grateful for my health. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my mom, my dad. Thank you for always guiding me. Like, sit there and just for a few minutes, just practice gratitude. Practice it. Like, sit there and really be thankful for the things that you have in life. Right? Grab a piece of paper, grab your notebook, write down 10 things that you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. But really, really give thanks. Pray and give thanks. I highly recommend everybody to do that. Like, think about that. The moment you wake up at the time you said you were going to wake up, and then you pray and give gratitude. before you even grab your phone. The only reason you should have grabbed your phone in the morning was to turn off the alarm, nothing else. If you're checking Instagram before you pray and give thanks, that's not a good look. I'm here to tell you that right now. If you check Instagram, you check who messaged you, you check who called you the night before you give thanks and gratitude in the morning, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You failed. You started off the day on the wrong foot. You know why? Because you gave more priority to a phone than to spreading gratitude and to giving the glory to the Lord. And you played yourself. And that's the problem with most people. Nano, I want to be successful. But the first thing they do is when they wake up, they grab their phone, they check Instagram, they check on everybody else, but they forget to check themselves. They forgot to give thanks. They forgot to give the glory for waking up. You understand what I'm saying? So we wake up at the time we said we were going to wake, and we practice gratitude and prayer. If you don't put God first, how you expect him to put you first? Let's talk about it. You don't put God first. You don't put your creator first. How do you expect him to put you first? Instagram's more important. Who messaged you, that's more important. I'm giving you guys the real keys right now. I hope you guys are really listening. Everybody here, before you pick up that phone, you should have had already, by the time you pick up that phone, you should have minimum practice at least a prayer and some gratitude. But Nano, I got messages I gotta check out. Nano, I got people who message me. Nano, I'm in trades. Nano this, Nano that. It takes 3 to 5 minutes to do those things. 3 to 5 minutes more, 3 to 5 minutes less, it's all the same thing. Okay, so that continues. Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to remind yourself of your desire. Okay, have your goal card with you. Okay, I have my jeans here somewhere, but in my jeans, I have my goal card. Have a card with your goals written on it that you can take with you everywhere. Laminate it, go to Staples, go to Office Depot, go anywhere and laminate that goal card of exactly what you want. Pick one goal, 2 max. What's one goal? Think of what is the one goal, what is the one desire that you have that'll help you accomplish every other desire. So what is one thing that you can accomplish that'll help you accomplish every other desire that you want? That's what I tell people. Instead of having to write down 10 different goals, what is the one goal that you can focus on that'll help you accomplish every other goal? So for example, okay, I have goals of traveling the world. I have a goal of, buying my mom and dad a house in the Dominican Republic. Okay, I have a goal to, to create 10 six-figure earners. I have a goal to have a Rolls Royce. I want to live in the Porsche Tower. I want to do all of these things. These are all goals that I have, right? I want to build a closer relationship with God. These are all things that I got to focus on, right? These are all goals. But I know that there's one goal that I can focus on, which is to make $100,000 a month. Making $100,000 a month in profit will help me buy my mom and dad that house. It'll help me travel the world. It'll help me serve my purpose of giving back and doing more of that. The challenges and the obstacles and just the test that God is going to put me through, to get to $100,000 a month. It's going to help me build a closer relationship with him. I'll be able to buy my Rolls Royce. There's so much that'll happen by me just getting to that level. So my focus is the 100,000. Everything else is going to happen, but that's my focus. That's my goal. That's my chief aim, as KT would say. So for you guys, you need to find that goal for yourself. And you need to write it down and have it on a piece of paper. This is obviously a boarding pass, but you need to have it on a piece of paper where you can see it every day when you're brushing your teeth. When you're brushing your teeth, you need to see it every single day. Okay? You need to brush your teeth like this. In one hand, your goal card, and the other hand, your toothbrush. Just reading that goal card. Ooh, yes, ha, ah, tongue, the whole nine. While reading your goal card, reminding yourself, how would you write it? I am so happy and grateful now that I am earning whatever amount of money you want to earn a month. If you want to do it with money. So for example, if you want to do it with money, you say, I am so happy and grateful now that I am earning $10,000 a month in profit. Now that I am earning $25,000 a month in profit. Whatever that goal is for you. What is that goal for you that you want to accomplish? Write it down. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a chairwoman 10. I am so happy and grateful now that I am an SED. I am so happy and grateful now that I have successfully enrolled 30 new people into my business. I am so happy and grateful now that I have 10 six-figure earners in my organization. What is that goal for you? You have to have a goal written down on a piece of paper that you can focus on every single day. Now, once you're done reading that goal, you need to do a quick visualization and get in the feeling of it. Okay. So, for example, listen to this. I woke up, I prayed and practiced gratitude. All right. After I prayed and practiced gratitude, all right, I brushed my teeth while reading my goal cards. All right. After I read my goal card, I practiced the feeling of the goal that I just read while I was brushing my teeth. So now I prayed, I practiced gratitude, I brushed my teeth while reading my goal card. Now let me get in the feeling of for a little bit. So what you would do is, you don't even got to do it for a long time, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But you want to do this in the morning, because your subconscious mind is the most open in the morning. And just sit in the don't go back in bed. Just sit on the edge of your bed and just close your eyes and get in that feeling of, how is it gonna feel when you're making $100,000 a month, Nano? Wow, this feels so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm making $25,000 every single week. I'm impacting lives. Look at my mom and dad, how happy they are because I bought them that house. Like, this feels so amazing. I feel so good to be here right now. I'm traveling the world. I'm traveling first class. Look at my Rolls Royce. They just gave me the key to it. I feel the keys. I feel the car. Look at the stars in the ceiling, right? I'm giving back. I'm giving back. I'm giving back. My connection with God is the strongest it's ever been. Like, really sitting there in the feeling of what you just visualized, what you just wrote down. Sit there and really get in that feeling. Like, talk to yourself like as you've already done it. This is key stuff I'm telling you guys right now. These are the things you got to do every day. These are little small routines, right? These are small little routines that you can do on a day-to-day to get yourself to that state. Every day you have to look, I'm donating millions to great causes all around the world. I love that. Every day you got to get yourself to that state. When you wake up every day, the morning is setting you up to get you to that state, to get you to that awareness level, to get you to that frequency. You got to do it every day. Okay. Now, once you've done that visualization for a few minutes and you've got yourself in the feeling and you got it and you just feel your body vibrating, then you should now start looking forward to, doing some meditation, doing some reading, okay, doing some journaling where you're writing things down, you're creating your realities for yourself, okay? This is important. So I would say do some reading, do some journaling, do something every single morning that is going to help you accomplish that. Another part of the routine as well is the alarms. Set an alarm every hour of your day. You could start it at noon right after lunch, right? You could start it at noon right after lunch. From 12 to 12, set it up every hour of your day, reminding you that the feeling is a secret. And rampage of appreciation. That's what I do for the both. At one, so I do one. So for example, 12 p.m. is the feeling is a secret. 1 p.m. is rampage of appreciation. 2 p.m. is feeling is a secret. 3 p.m. is rampage of appreciation. 4 p.m. is feeling is a secret. 5 p.m. is rampage of appreciation. And you put all the alarms on silent. Now, Nano, why do I need to do that? For a reminder to stay in the feeling and a reminder to practice gratitude for the things that are already coming for your life, for the things that you have and for the things that you already coming for you as well. So think about it. My alarm goes off at 12. The feeling is a secret. What am I going to do? What did we talk about? Number 2 was we identify the feelings. We got to focus on those feelings. So what are things that make you feel grateful? What are things that are going to make you feel accomplished? Think about those things. Wow, I'm going to make it. I'm going to get to that rank. I'm going to hit this amount of money. I'm going to retire my family. For when that alarm goes off, you need to have a reminder of what those feelings are. Okay? What those feelings are. Yes, thank you. You see how I could just turn it on? Right? If my alarm went off right now, I would close my eyes. If my feeling is a secret, I'm going to give you an example from both, right? So my alarm goes off, feeling is a secret. Boom, I stop real quick. Wherever I'm at, I got to stop. Doesn't matter where I'm at. Doesn't matter if I'm walking, I'm in the car, whatever it is, I got to get in the feeling of. And it's not that you necessarily have to close your eyes. You just got to get in the feeling of. So boom, my alarm goes off. I'm like, yes, let's go. I'm making $100,000 a month. This feels so good. I feel so blessed to be making $100,000 a month. Like I'm making $25,000 every single week. I am so blessed. I am so excited. Thank you, God. Wow. I have successful people in my business each and every single day. Look at the happiness on my mom and dad's face from me just buying them that house. I can't wait to go downstairs and be able to drive my Rolls Royce, that Wraith. Wow, this is dope. Look at my ocean view apartment. I am so thankful for all of this. And it's not like you have to you can say that in your mind to yourself. You could do this in your mind by yourself. Like, I know you guys right now, you hear me saying this, and I don't know if some of you guys, but can you guys feel that energy? Right? Tiffany said, I'm feeling this. Look, Brianna said, I'm feeling the energy. You guys feel that energy? Why? Is because I've practiced that so much. And that's just me as a practice. Imagine what I really get into it for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can feel it. You're like, yes. Imagine doing that every hour. I mean, at least every other hour. So that's the feeling is a secret. Rampage of appreciation is boom, my alarm goes off. Okay, rampage of appreciation. You just got to be grateful. I'm grateful for this book. God, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my family. Thank you for the goals that I'm accomplishing. Thank you for the $100,000 a month that I'm earning. Thank you for the $25,000 a week that I'm making. Thank you for the people that are joining my business each and every single day. Thank you for this beautiful house that I just bought my mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this person. Thank you for that person. Thank you for the challenges. Thank you for the obstacles. Thank you for the food I just ate. Thank you for the books. Just sit there and be grateful for a minute. Nothing crazy. Minute, 2 minutes. Just remember to be grateful for what you have in your life. For what you have in your life. Boom. Put that setup on your phone throughout the day. Because remember, the point is to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the secret. You have to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Think about how dope that is. You got to stay in that feeling. Boom, 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 boom. Hourly. If you don't want to do it hourly, do it every other hour. That also works as well. Because I know a lot of you guys work, so on and so forth, got other things to do. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, your night routine is also very important. That's also very key. It's very, very important that every single one of you guys, okay, has a night routine. Night routine. What do I mean by a night routine? You have to sit down, like we said, at the end of the night before you go to bed. You can read a book, you can do whatever, you can write your goals down. But the most important thing that you should do before you go to bed, two things. You should write your goal down and you should sit in the feeling of the wish fulfilled right before you go to bed. Now, once you put that phone down and you lay your head back and you visualize, you're not going to grab that phone again. So when you put your phone down, you're putting your phone down for good. For good. Once you put your phone down and you go into the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you can't go back and grab your phone after you're done or heard a message or something happened. No, you want to go into the feeling of the wish fulfilled into your sleep. That's how it should be. You should go right into your sleep. So last night, for example, I put my phone down. We put a meditation on. I practiced the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And next thing you know, I woke up this morning. What if my mom calls? Then, you obviously have certain exceptions and stuff like that. But if you want to do it the right way, you just want to put your phone down and go right back to sleep and go right to sleep. And what you usually want to do as well is while you're sleeping, if you can, you need to fall asleep to some kind of affirmations, some kind of money abundance, something, right? You got to fall asleep to something. All right, let me see if I have it here. No, I don't have it here. But I used to fall asleep to this. Let me see if I have it right here. I used to fall asleep to the money affirmation, this right here. Listen to it.
I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis.
And I would repeat this over
I'm
and
so
over.
happy and grateful now
Now
that
that
money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis.
And I would repeat this.
I'm so happy and grateful.
And I would repeat this. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. Boom. Boom. I did that one for a while. I used to do that one for a while. Yes, that's the one that's 8 hours. You can put in money affirmations, Bob Proctor. Money affirmation, Bob Proctor's. And it's 8 hours. Right? Because listen to the affirmation that you're telling yourself. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis, multiple streams of income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I fall asleep to that. Listen to it. And just let it play. You don't even got to be nothing loud. Just let it play in the background. Your subconscious mind. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. So this is all number 3, the routine. These are all things that you want to be doing throughout the day to get yourself in that frequency. Okay. Number 4. All right. This is the plan. Number 4 is avoid distractions. Avoid distractions. Why do I say that? Because we are creatures of distractions. You got to avoid all of them. You got to do your best to avoid the distractions. Avoid your friends that are distractions. This is what you really need to do. Make a list of your distractions and avoid those distractions. That's the right way to do it. Make a list of distractions. Somebody in the chat says, I need consistency. You don't need consistency. Okay, what you need to have a routine that you can stay consistent with and that you can follow. The routine I just gave you, all you have to do now, I'm giving you the plan. Your job now is to do it every day. That's all you have to do now. Just wake up and do it daily. Wake up and do it daily. But make a list of your distractions. What are some things that distract you? Your phone, your friends, smoking, this, that, video games, Netflix. What distracts you? Make a list of them and avoid those distractions. Avoid them at all costs. Because every time you get distracted, you get off a course. And when you get off course, there's a potential that you can crash. That's what happens. So think about it. I'm on a road to success. Every time I'm in the feeling, I'm on the road. I'm striving. I'm Gucci. I'm on a smooth ride. As long as I'm in the feeling of and I'm feeling good, I'm this. The moment I get distracted, I start going right, start going left. This starts happening. And if I go too far to the right, too far to the left, I crash. That's how it works. That's literally how it works. You have to stay on course. No distractions. 0 distractions. None at all. Like I said, if you want to make this happen, like I know in the beginning, you guys are like, Nano, but it's so hard for me to break those distractions. Of course, I know you. It's not like I'm gonna snap my finger and no longer you're no longer gonna get distracted. You're still gonna get distracted. The goal is that you start to limit those distractions. Instead of being from left to right, focus on staying straight through all the way. Got to get rid of those distractions. Because you know what happens is when you get distracted, that means that your desire is not strong enough, which also means that you're allowing the outside forces to affect you. Yes, Chairman P. Yep, I do shorten it. Absolutely. But I still get it done. Fears distract me. Get rid of the fears. Be grateful for the fears. Everything, the best things in life are on the other side of fear. What instead of those fears, what do you believe in? Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, highly recommend everybody to do this if you haven't done this. Create a vision board. Create a vision board. Your room should look, if I go into your room right now, your room should look like where you want to go. I should be able to walk in your room and be like, oh, nice. Nice pictures. Nice penthouse over there. Nice car. Nice watch. I see some affirmations. I see some goals. I need to be able to walk into your room, walk into your bathroom, and see a bunch of your goals and a bunch of everything pasted all over. You have to create the environment. And the way you create the environment is by pasting pictures all over the wall and all over the room that basically tell me where you're going. This is key. You got to have it everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere you look, you should have it. Paste your goals on the ceiling, right? When you go to bed, you could just look up. Your goals are on the ceiling. Put it in your bathroom, put it on your sink, put it on your refrigerator door. Put it somewhere where you can see it over and over and over again. Paste it. Put it as your lock screen. Put your goals everywhere. So subconsciously, you can always be seeing them. Consciously and subconsciously, you're always looking at them. Always. Consciously and subconsciously, you are always looking at them. That's the key. You got to have it done. You got to create that environment. You got to be able to see it in pictures. Because remember, your mind thinks in pictures. That's how your mind thinks, in pictures. That's how it thinks, in pictures. Think about it. If you close your eyes right now and I tell you, what's the color of your car? A picture will pop up in the screen of your mind and it'll show you your car. Understand what I'm saying? The other day when I told you guys, close your eyes. All right, tell me the color of your refrigerator. A picture popped up in your mind of your refrigerator and you knew the color of it. The other alarm is rampage of appreciation. Your mind thinks in pictures. So you need to have pictures in your room, pictures in your laptop, pictures in your phone, in your room, in your bathroom that show where you're going. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Absolutely. Okay, number 5. Number 6, you got to read this book every day. At least a chapter a day. Just read it again. Start from chapter 1. Randomly, every day, you should be able to, not any specific chapter. Boom, open it up. Boom, first chapter. That opens up failure. Read this chapter. This book will not be complete without some discussion of failure and the attempted use of the law of assumption. It is entirely possible. And read it. Every day. One chapter. Every day. Read a chapter every day. Stay with the information. Look, chapter on failure is 2 pages. If I have hours to stay on Instagram and do pointless scrolling on TikTok and all of this stuff, I can grab a book and read 2 pages of those chapters, because almost every chapter in that book is no more than 2 pages. Outside of the case studies, every page, I mean, every chapter in that book is less than 2 pages. Every day you should read at least 1 chapter. You should take it with you everywhere. This right here. You know why? Because you want to be continuously reminded about the information. You want to be continuously hearing the information at all times. So that's number 6. Okay. And then number 7, okay, is do it until it happens. Do it until it happens. Don't expect any specific result. Just do it until it happens. Do it until things start to show up for you. That's how you do it. Do it when things start to show up for you, until they start to show up for you. So if it takes you 30 days, 60 days, 4 months, 6 months, a year, do it until. Those 7 steps that I just gave you, do them until it happens for you. Every day. Boom, 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 boom. Number 6 was read a chapter a day of the book. Keep yourself with the information. And number 7 is do it until. Keep yourself reminded of the information. You should know the truth that sets you free. If you can experience an imagination, all right? Sorry. What you desire to experience in imagination, you can also desire to experience in reality. This is the key. You got to know that. All right. The truth that sets you free is that you can experience in imagination what you desire to experience in reality. And by maintaining this experience in imagination, your desire will become a reality. This is important. This is very, very, very important. Key information, to be honest. But we got to do it until it happens. Okay? So that right there are the 7 points, the 7 things that you want to do in terms of a plan to keep this running. You want to be able to apply the things that you learned in this book. Do those 7 things daily. Do it. Trust me. It'll change everything for you. It'll change everything for you. All right. Now, nobody hop off because I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this call. All right. I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of this call. Now, if somebody can anybody put the 7 points for somebody in the chat real quick? If you wrote it down, where can I get info on your tour in Orlando? I'm going to be dropping the information for Orlando no later than tomorrow. So if somebody has the 7 points, put them in there real quick. Number one is everything starts with a deep burning desire, right? What is it that you really, really want? That's number 1. Number 2 is identify the feelings that come with that accomplishment. Okay, so for example, if you're gonna, if you want something specifically, okay, what are the feelings that come with that? What are the feelings that come with that? Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is the routine that allows you to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That's so important. You gotta really, really be in that feeling every single day. Okay, but you need to make sure that you have a routine that you are following. Okay, if you don't have that routine that you're following, then you're doing it wrong. Number 4 was avoid distractions. You have to avoid distractions, number 4, which is very important. You got to avoid the distractions because that's key. Number 5 was create the environment. Basically, put pictures all over your room, your house, whatever. Create that environment of what you want, that everywhere you look, everything you see, everything you hear is nothing but that. Number 6 was read a chapter of the book every day, at least one chapter every day. Stay in the routine of get the information daily. And then last but not least, number 7, do it until it happens. Those are the 7 points. Now, if you guys got value from today's call, put a 7 in the chat box if you got value from today. Okay, if you got value from today, put a 7 in the chat box. All right, now quick giveaway. I want to do a giveaway for everybody here. All right, I want to do a crypto giveaway. Okay, I'm gonna do one Solana giveaway, and I'm gonna announce the winner on tomorrow's call. All right, everybody can participate. All right, it's easy. Some of you guys might be able to win because you guys already did it. Now, how do you participate in the giveaway? Okay, if you guys have seen my latest YouTube video on my Barcelona convention, all right, I need you guys to do 4 things. Okay, 4 things. Actually, 5. It's 5. All right. I need you to go to the video. I need you to, number 1, like it, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and repost. If you want me to give you a Solana, right? A Solana is the number 7 ranked coin in the world right now. Okay. This coin can be worth $200, $300, $500 in the next few months. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to send it directly to your wallet. Okay. For whoever wins this, you need to go to the YouTube video in my last YouTube video. You got to like it. You got to leave a comment. You got to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and repost. Repost, yeah, wherever, Instagram preferably. All right. And I'm going to see who does it. The way I'm going to know is based off of the comments, right? I'm going to look at who comments on the post. And then off who comments on the post, I'm going to check, did this person like it? Are they subscribed? Did they leave a comment? Did they turn their post notification on? And did they give me a repost? So some people, my boy right here said, all I got to do is repost. So the moment you do that, you participate now in the giveaway. Who knows? I might do 2, depending on how many people actually do it. All right. I might do 2. So the video is repost on story. Yes. Repost on story. Yep. Repost on story. Repost on your story. So if you guys can do that, you're able to win a Solana, and I might do 2 tomorrow. Who knows? Might just do 2. Give 2 winners for doing that. So if you want to participate in this giveaway, okay, if you want to participate in this giveaway, number 1, like the last video I posted on YouTube, comment on it, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and repost on IG. The big 5. You do those big 5, there's 2 people, 1 to 2 people that can win a free Solana sent to their wallet on the call tomorrow. You have till tonight. And I'm going to post it on Instagram so you guys can get it. I have Twitter too. I have Twitter. Definitely have Twitter. All right, guys. So with that being said, put a 5 in the chat box if you guys are going to participate in the giveaway. If you guys are going to participate, it's a free Solana. You know, good thing is, worst that happens, what's the worst case scenario is you showed me love. Best thing that happens is you win yourself some free money, some free crypto. participate in the giveaway, show some love. And I appreciate that. I really, really do. Will you be able to see our repost? Yes, I can see all reposts for sure. All right. So before we go, quick prayer. And let's run it. Quick repost. Quick prayer. All right, let's pray. Father God, thank you so much for blessing us with this beautiful day that's filled with your grace and your abundance. We are so thankful to have you in our life because each and every single day you are just guiding us in ways that, it just shows us that you're here for us each and every single day. And we are just so thankful for the path that you have us on and for walking alongside us in this path. That's what shows the truth, about a leader is the leader just telling us what to do, or is the leader walking alongside us, God? And you truly are walking alongside us, and we feel your presence each and every single day on these calls through your wisdom, through your energy, through the anointings that you have on the people on these calls. And we are just so thankful for what you're doing for us each and every single day. We pray for the people that need healing right now. We pray that you put your healing hand over each and every single one of them. We have a few individuals that, are going through some tough times, and including, my sister Eunice, my brother Jason Brown and his father, and what they're going through, and just a lot of different individuals who are going through some tough times. Father, I just pray that you stand with them by their side during these times. You heal them of anything that they're going through, so that way they can live a long, happy life filled with serving your purpose. We are so thankful for you and how you keep our family close, and we are just extremely looking forward to everything that's coming for us, God. But we are more present in what we have right now, God. So thank you for everything. Let's continue to be great. Let's put this plan into place. Give us the energy, give us the determination that we need to go out there and execute this plan. We love you and we appreciate you. In your name we pray. Amen. 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 All right. So with that being said, that wraps up today's call. If you guys are in the LA area, all right, there is an event tonight here in LA. Okay. I'm going to be reposting the flyer and reposting the ticket link. Make sure that if you did get a ticket for the event, you go look at the address. There was an address change. All right. There was an address change because there's too many people already, and we outgrew the first spot. Okay. So we had to get a new spot in order for us to do so. So, we outgrew the spot that we were going to do it in. We expected a certain amount, and there's already so many people that, have confirmed tickets. So we were like, man, we're going to need a bigger spot if we want to host all these people. So, there was an address change. So if you are coming to LA, I will be sending the updated address. No, you can just come. You can do everything at the door. You're good. Yes, you can be at the door. Just show up. All right. And I posted a video on my YouTube yesterday. Okay. So you can literally get off of this right now. You can click on my profile and there's a picture there. You can go to Mornings with Nano in Barcelona. Okay. Mornings with Nano, Barcelona. And the video will come up. Like it, comment in it, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and repost. All right, family. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. And I'll be announcing the winner on tomorrow's call, family. Love you. Appreciate you. And have a blessed day, fam. Let's get it.